Mark Carney just dropped his first federal budget and it is massive. We're talking $78 billion in deficit spending, the second largest in Canadian history. But let's cut through the headlines and talk about what this actually means for housing, your taxes, which we'll be paying for a lifetime, and whether any of this is even sustainable. The government's calling it a generational investment to make Canada more competitive. $280 billion across defense, infrastructure, housing, and productivity. The goal? To attract $1 trillion in private investment over 5 years. Sounds bold, but is it real? Let's start with housing. They're promising $25 billion, but $16 billion of that is just repackaged old programs. The new Build Canada Homes Plan gets $7 billion, way less than the $12 billion promised during the campaign. And remember the plan to cut development charges in half? Gone. Now they're just asking cities to lower them. That's not reform. That's politics. They're also cutting 40,000 public sector jobs and slashing department budgets by 15% to look fiscally responsible. But with a $78 billion deficit, that's still spending way more than we bring in. Worse, some key Liberal policies are getting axed. The multi-unit residential building loan program, scrapped. The capital gains tax, cancelled. The EV sales mandate, delayed. Meanwhile, defense spending is jumping 5% of GDP by 2035, over $80 billion in 5 years. Important? Definitely. Affordable? That's the question. Here's the gamble. This budget bets everything on private investors stepping in. If they don't, we're stuck with the debt and no payoff. How does that $78 billion deficit make you feel? Share this with someone who needs to see it and comment email to get our weekly breakdown on federal policy and how it affects your bottom line.